we're just at the end of our March seminar. That's March 2018. And I've met a lot of interesting people that have come to this seminar. Here's two gentlemen here that I want to talk to, because they've got some interesting things to say about the hot rod industry. They're involved in it. This is Rob and his son Nick. They run a company out of Southern California?
Northern California.
Northern, well actually isn't it Central California? Right, okay, let's get that right. Yes, it is, because I have relations that would buy you. They run a performance engine shop which encompasses pretty high-tech stuff out of California, and they've come to this seminar. Guys, can I ask you, what prompted you to come all the way across the country to a seminar that's 3,000 miles from home, right? What did you think that it was going to deliver?
We're always looking for knowledge, and we're looking for that edge in engine building. And I was introduced to you back in the 80s when I used your book as a Bible to build my 2.0 liter Ford engine for my racing career when I started. And when I understood you were doing seminars, I thought what better place to come and to get knowledge than to come all the way out here and look for the things that we lacked in our engine building.
Right.
You know, like you said, it's always knowledge. There's always something out there that's better that we don't get exposure to. So to be able to be here, to be able to meet with you, listen to the new things that you have coming out, and especially being from an engineering background, I have a mechanical engineering degree.
Nick, as I understand it, you have a degree in engineering, right?
Yeah.
You've got a mechanical degree in aerospace engineering.
Yeah.
Right?
Dad was smart enough to force me to go to college.
Well, okay, that's a pretty good accolade to have. Right?
Thanks.
So you must be proud.
Yes,
Not everyone gets degrees in aerospace. Tell me, what prompted you guys to come all the way out here to one of these seminars?
Well, I've known you since the late 70s, early 80s when I was racing in Hawaii, and we were building a 2.0 liter Pinot, and you had written a book on how to hot rod the Pinot engine, and I used it as a Bible to build my engines. I was just a young man back then.
Interrupt there. Were you successful in building your engine from my book?
Yeah, I was. In fact, I did things that I thought I never could do on it, like welding cast iron in the head to create a quench area, and we had Aries do some pistons for us, and I remembered you and I've followed you over the years, and when I found out that you were doing these seminars, I figured this would be something to get into, to gain more knowledge. I'm always looking for new things and more knowledge in the race engine business to help us in what we're doing now with our sprint cars.
Right. Before you say anything, Nick, let me ask you a question. I'm pretty sure that you guys are heavy into sprint cars now, is that?
Yeah.
That's where your big push is, in sprint cars?
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly a very competitive market.
Yes, it is very competitive. There's some very good engine builders across the nation, guys like Ron Shavers.
Yeah.
And
I know Ron vaguely. I've spent time with Ron.
you know, it's hard to get a competitive edge anymore. The industry is becoming more and more competitive. Technology is advancing, so anytime we see the opportunity where we can meet someone like yourself and advance our knowledge in the industry and get an edge, it helps to advance our business and what we do to provide our customers with something that might give them the edge on the track or off the track, or even in our general automotive.
Can either of you sum up some key points that you feel that you take away from this seminar that you'll be able to directly apply?
Not so much sum up, but I'd have advice for anybody who is looking for some more knowledge in the automotive to get deeper into it, is to come here with an open mind and put yourself in a position to be ready to learn and to expand yourself, I think is what's needed when they come to these seminars, because it encompasses the engine from oil pan to carburetor.
One of the things that I appreciated or liked about it was the fact that my background is I have an engineering degree, so to be able to see things from a viewpoint of theory, calculations, and starting to quantify and understand it from Mr. Vizard's perspective really makes me understand it. It makes me understand the principles, and things kind of click. So to be able to be here, to get an in-depth look at it, not just from a high-level perspective, but really digging into the weeds of the whys, I think is really important. And that allows you to then go back to your shop and apply some of the knowledge and principles that will take you to the next level.
Good, good. I feel like I've achieved what I'm trying to do here. I like people to come here and go home and be certain that out of their race engines in the next few months applying what I've passed on to them, 50 horsepower. Right? That's always my goal. And for the most part, I think that's achieved. I get a lot of guys call up and say, hey, we did what you said to do, and it did exactly what, the result was exactly what you said it would be. And that's very gratifying from my point of view. And I understand your point of view, because look, you may look at me as being your teacher. You know, I have teachers, right? Some of the biggest names and best known names in the industry have been my friends, and I've learned from them, right? So at my age, I'm thinking I now need to pay back the good fortune of the great minds that have been in my life, right? Remember that saying, we stand on the shoulders of those who went before us, right? Good. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm standing on the shoulders of the greats that went before.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity to be here and passing off the knowledge to us. You know,
Yeah.
I see it as I want to be a student of the industry, a student of the sport, and a student of engine building. And the only way we can do that is to glean as much as we can off of people like yourself. So we appreciate it. I'm going to hold you to that 50 horsepower, okay?
Be my guest. I'll tell you what, if you come out and visit and you happen to find that 50 horsepower, I'll stay with you in the shop until we have.
Sounds good.
Right? I refuse to be beaten. Right.
I like that. We appreciate it.